Okie dokie, we should be live. Hello, if you're watching on the replay or if you're just here incredibly early. Not sure how that would be because I've not said anything about this stream, but regardless, welcome if you are. But more realistically, hello to anyone on YouTube or on the Twitch VOD. Hope you're having a good one. Back for yet more Pokemon Scarlet action. It's been, what, 2 or 3 weeks at this point? Last time I did one, we were grinding and getting to the max level, or not the max level, sorry, the level that we wanted to be at for endgame. So we are already well and truly equipped to get ourselves over the line and play the rest of the game. But just in case, I'm also going to do some other bits today as well, mainly just want to get my team well-rounded, swap out the TMs and stuff, and the moves that I got equipped to them. So that's going to take up a little bit of today's stream, as well as influence the directions we go on the map and the gym leaders and the like we face. So that's what's going on today's one. Hopefully making some good progress towards the end of the game. Really close now to the release of the DLC next Thursday, so a week and some change. I'll probably still continue this playthrough like previously mentioned, well and truly beyond that time and however long it takes beyond that, but can't see it taking more than a couple more sessions, so we'll see how it goes. But especially with that grinding as well, it's going to be a pretty simple one, so yeah, that's really about it. Have I got all of my bits on? Yep, sure do. So we'll get that sorted in a second. Sorry, just looking at some bits on my end, but yeah, should only really have 2 or 3 sessions left, so this should be hopefully the road to the end. So let's open the game and let's get all the usual underway. Let's get the lobby open just in case anyone wants to hop in as per usual. The options there, as you know by now, so I'm gonna set my stream mode real quick on Discord just in case. There we go. Right. Here in the game. So I've got a long list in front of me of moves I want to learn. Most of them are through relearning, but there are some I will have to go out of my way to get some bits for. So before we go out and get the bits, let's do the stuff that we can do immediately while stood here. As you can see, I'm still where we left off from last episode. Only really hopped into the game to look at the move list, and that was about it. So right, first of all, I did want to make sure I go to options here and turn on skip move learning, because for the most part, once I've got the moves on the Pokemon today, that's really going to be about all I want to do in that regard, so it should be pretty safe to turn that back off. Sorry, turn that back on, so that we don't have to deal with the pop-ups every time. Maybe 1 or 2 moves that I do want to learn later, but for now we're pretty set once we've done all this. So that's the first one. Okay, so let's see. So we've got Mew here. So the first one I want to put on Mew... Nope. I'm not reading today. There we go, that's better. First one I want to put on Mew is a relearn. So we want to relearn Metronome, just for the comedy aspect of it. Let's see, Metronome wants to go over low kick. There we go. Okay, nice stuff. So, next is Viper on the list. So, for Viper, we want to change Bite with Poison Jab. So that will be that one. There we go. Let's see next. Meowscarada, Hugo wants a relearn as well. Use specific. This is the only move that Hugo wants, so we want Play Rough over Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb, there it is. Okay, Typhlosion has nothing we can do either. Send comes Lucario. Lucario's got a couple relearns, I do believe. Let's see. Also, I should check my audio level really before going any further, shouldn't I? It's pretty chill right now, but I get the feeling that's going to change. So when we're in a bit of a more lively area, I'll check that again. So, close combat, replace that with Aura Sphere. Just for the sake of the PP of it. Then... Metal Claw. Right. Okay. One Metal Claw over Meteor Mash. Sure thing. Okay. And I believe that is it for now. So, what's my next best move? Oh, right. I need some Cubchoo drops for Ice Fang. So I should have some Cubchoo around here. So as long as it takes them out, then that should get me the stuff necessary. I need to check real quick how many I need. Ice Fang. I need 3. Cubchoo tears, or Cubchoo drops, or something like that, so as long as I can just have a wander around here, shouldn't be too bad. He do be back on the grind, indeed. Welcome, Ilari. Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for joining me. Can't remember how you auto-battle in this game. Oops. Speaking of oops, Metronome time. Also, I need to open the lobby before I forget, which I already have. Having a hot one, jury is still out on if it is good. Yeah, I can't decide that one either. On one hand, it's been very nice in the sun, in the shade, sorry. Kind of near the sun, if that makes sense. Don't want that direct sunlight, but it's certainly been nice in the shade looking into the sun, but... Yeah, not too much fun. Actually out in it and around the house and everything else. It's been pretty diabolical. At least I didn't have to walk home in nearly 40 degrees today. Yeah, I can imagine that is just a little bit testing. It's not been anywhere near that bad here, thankfully, but we definitely have had some 30-degree ones. Thereabouts. I know tomorrow's meant to be 30 dead on, and... Well, in this room it will probably get to like 35 maybe at the worst, so... Why are we doing this to me, game? I only need one more! Stop making stuff run into me. Yeah, weather's been rough. Hopefully we do this one more week and then it's pretty much autumn at that point and we can all rest a bit easier, because I know I'm certainly not having the best situation here, at least, with how I'm coping with the heat, but hey... I still wanted to hop on a stream anyway, because I intended to do this on Sunday and then ran out of time. Kinda wish I'd just done it on Sunday anyway, because it was so much cooler. Not by much, but every little bit counts. Went above the 20s for me, so... But still, yeah, really wanted to stream today, because I did this preparation the other day, and I had a lot of fun, and been playing some Pokemon Black 2 as well, and some Pokemon Go, quite a bit of those too, so... Been feeling like getting back on the stream and playing it in front of the audience. Alright, here we go. Got enough Ice Fangs. Hey, what's up, K-Dog? Welcome to the stream. Can confirm it do be. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you for dropping by. So, Ice Fang I want over Belch. Just because I want a nice type move to hand, so... Cool album collection, I know. The hottest mixtapes going on right here. Okay, so next will be... What is the next best place to go? Right, first of all, before I go any further, let's do some Union circling. Let's see, form group. They mini disc. I wish. If only. Connection gets interrupted. I'm gonna need to put the code blanket on real quick. There we go, I actually got it in time this time. Oh, I talked about on last week's VGM show that I bought some mini discs, some blank ones, and they'd be coming soon. They're still not here yet. Disgusting behaviour from Real Mail. Hopefully that should be visible on the other side of the room. I'm on mobile ATM because Battle.net is downloading all the updates for all the free games. So laptop needs Battle.net to be the only thing open, since there's a lot of things that need downloading and updating. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, as long as you can see the stream, that's what counts. But I tend to do, just for this stream, Zoomer moment, I did a 40 gig Fortnite update and a couple updates on Steam as well. But ooh, 40 degrees outside for UK dog. Yeah, I'm as much as I can complain, I will happily sit here in my 30 degrees and not moan, because last year that was so unpleasant when we had that for the first time. Would not wish that on anyone. Alright, there we go. So this lobby's about, but like I always say, anyone wants to hop in throughout the course of the thing, I can always ping over any codes. You know how it goes by now. I just blank it for the sake of not having randos in who are trying to trade me a load of stuff that I don't have because it's day one of a brand new playthrough. Right, I'm in a random place. So in particular, I want to... So I have a couple options. I can go and defeat a... I think what's probably best right now is go and do the last two Titans. So I get all the movement options, then come back and do the rest of the move relearning. In particular, I want Stone Edge, which I get in the North Province Area 1. I want a couple from, quite a few actually, from the Fairy type Team Star guy. Imagine that happen when you open the lobby. At least it didn't kick me out of the lobby. Sometimes it does when people inadvertently leave, but the lobby continued just fine, so... didn't have to complain all that much. Okay, yes, there is an Earth Power one. Oh, sorry, Water Pulse I get from Weasel and Magikarp, so same deal. I'll also have to travel to some water. So I think it's probably most sensible to go after the Titans first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Who even is that over there? Oh, it's Rookie. Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to look at my map. And we are going to go after the last two Titans, since we now have the levels after last week's stream to go ahead and do that. So, let's do it. Whereabouts are both of them? There's a Dragon type one over there. And the other one, it's surely going to be... What's this over? Over on the right. There's a bit on the right. Oh, yes, there it is. So it's steel type. Okay, let's do that one first. Since... I actually don't have any flight points anywhere near as close as I thought I would. Where's my nearest dragon point? There's one quite near. Oh, we'll do this. No, we'll do the dragon one first, just because the flight point's super near, and then hopefully I'll have the flight. Heatwave, definitely K-Dog. Like, this next week is set to be 30 degrees Celsius, which I know is nothing in comparison to the 40 degrees that you guys regularly experience, but I can't comment on other people's complaining, but my complaining is a medical-related complaint. I just can't cope with it. So I live, basically. I am a puddle, but I am alive. I am a living puddle. I'm sentient. That's what counts. Okay, it's a dragon badge. Let's go. So hopefully should be able to climb up this mountain and just be able to glide a bunch of the way, because I think I have the glide now. They added insulation to our house the same year the yearly heat waves really kicked off. Kind of feels like a waste. At least they're holding up in the heat and they're not just setting a light on their own. Because I can imagine can imagine that make things a bit more toasty. Yes, pointing out the obvious there. Well done. But, you know what I mean. It's just brain completely gone day. So it's a perfect time to stream. I'm sure you can agree. That's the scores. No lie. No cap. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't climb yet. That's one of the main things that I want, isn't it? Oh well. This still works fine. Oh, the school situation is pretty bad around here, from what I know. So it's it's been fun going into town and going, oh, surely no one's around, so we can have a nice quiet day. Nope, everyone's still about. happened last. I mean, it's only been this week, but if I plan on doing anything for the rest of this week, then it's gonna affect that as well. Where are you, my dragon friend? I mean, oh, you're in the water normally, aren't you? No, yes, I can't remember. I thought it was the tippy end of the island. Nowhere near its picture. I'm on the tippy end. Oh. Get in there. We're cooking. Okay. Now what? Oh, I actually have to talk to him. Which side is... Sunday would be a good time to go into town, in particular Sports Direct. Yeah, and how did that go? Ah, yes. There we go. There's a big lad. Alright, I have not prepared for this in the slightest, but I should be able to... Metronome! I'll have a plan for this, I swear. Let's see. I can actually go ahead and Dragon Pulse. When in doubt, Lucario out. That's always my motto. It's been my motto so much in Black 2 recently. Whenever I've not known a type matchup or something like that, it's just immediately been, well, I have 4 types on Lucario, so surely something will work. And in this case, Dragon will work as long as it is. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Sports Direct, basically what Larry said, except they now have our equivalent of, let's word it this way, our equivalent of GameStop is now basically only in Sports Direct stores, for example. Most places that had a dedicated shop had them all closed down. Some of them went inside. Oh, I thought that would at least finish it off. Oh no, it did finish it off. I always forget I get that little slither of health at the end. Yeah, but all of like the dedicated shops, they're just called Game here. All of those closed down, mostly. A bunch of them are still open, of course, but the majority of them, it feels like, have closed down at this point and just been relegated to a small corner. Even before Wilco ends up in Sports Direct, God, please no. There is anything holy left in this world, please make sure that doesn't happen, because I also love Wilco, and do not wish a similar fate on them. They are picture frame central for me mostly, but of course you can't beat a pick and mix or something like that. Is that what I meant to say? Hello fish. Hello Tatsugiri. Oh, goodbye. Oh lord, he about to snack. Viper, did you find the Titan? He's gone, but he was there. So that's it. Sure is a big dragon. I wouldn't immediately go to dragon, but that's what the map said. Wait, was it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Huh? Oh. Sad. The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? Yes! Didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. I always wake up and wish for. Alright, I'm still going to be lumbered with Mew, which isn't a bad thing. But I should have thought about this. Hopefully we just attack the other guy instead. We can get away with some grass type moves. I don't know. This food chain's gonna be pretty fascinated. I'm gonna dig it and make a meal of this battle. Thank you, Oven. Yeah, go on, Hugo, please. I've got to actually use you since you're the starter and all that. I feel like I've got to have some use for you during this playthrough, so. Please use your floaty and finish off this weird dragonfish thing. There we go. Right, what do I... Oh yeah, let's try a leaf storm if we can. Lovely stuff. Let's go. Yeah, I was avoiding saying it aloud because I think I said it last stream, but yeah, it was all that was occupying my 4 brain cells. We did it! We did it, Viper! Now that the Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is the Herba Mystica. Sweet, sweet herbs. Whoa, the little sushi guy escaped without becoming that thing's lunch. Uh-oh. What? Does that thing want to fight too? I'm gonna say yeah. Why does the fish need the float? Let's see. Hi, Hugo. Hit the fish right there, right on. Fish tacos? Fish taco wheat, maybe? The jokes are poor today, but you wouldn't expect anything less from someone with a with a malfunctioning brain and body clock right now. Alright, when in doubt, water is... It's not when in doubt, water out. It's it's when in doubt, leaf storm out. Oh really? This guy's packing a punch for lunch. Lunch. Once. Might as well just give up now. Right, let's get back in that flower track. Covered a Star Wars podcast that was damn good. Good stuff. I know nothing about Star Wars, so I could not be handy in this field of conversation, but as long as you enjoy it and it's a good one, that's what counts. Something can't beat a good podcast. You guys would know a lot about that. Right, well, I am just gonna have to finish this on my own. iPod Touch. Oh, not a name I've heard in a long while. I dragged some of mine out the drawer a couple months ago now, but I haven't been using them all that much. But always good stuff if you get a high capacity one for podcast listening. The sword goes swoosh. Whew, nice job, Viper. That's my hard-working little bud. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal. The little one came out of nowhere. Oh, sorry, the little one came out here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Viper. Hey, sure thing, bud. Speaking of podcasts, I finally bit the bullet and brought Podcast Addict. Oh, yeah, Podcast Addict's great. Now that I'm kind of a filthy scrub, now that Spotify has better chapter support, I've tended to lean back towards that. Podcast Addict would be the absolute play if it had a like PC, UWP, website, anything. But instead, because I have, like, I think I've told this before, the only reason I use Spotify is I wouldn't pay for it myself, given all their stuff. But the only reason I have it is because I have it for a family plan for free. But because of that, I have it on all platforms anyway. So it's just been quite handy that they've put back in podcast support, because there have been a couple times I've been like, well, I'm going to pause now, time to go back to my PC, and to be able to do that is really cool. But Podcast Addict I use for pretty much everything else. If it's stuck behind like a Patreon feed or something, that's a really nice way to do it. Come out wherever you are. Sorry, there's just someone shouting on the other side of the room, ignore that. Oh, there it is. The spoils of our beatings or something like that. Want to one day host my own podcast feed, G-Pod or something like that? What does that entail, and what are the benefits of it exactly? I've never heard of that sort of thing being done, but I can imagine that, but explain a bit further, I'm curious. Yes, found it! Here's our little herb. Maybe little, but it packs a hell of a punch, supposedly. Just as well we don't end up eating these things. Lord knows what medical side effects we'd run into. The shape, the sheen, it looks like it will taste horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? So it seems spicy Herba Mystic is supposed to boost your metabolism. It gives your circulation a boost and helps flush out all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. Well, perfect. I can have my Pokemon character be in the same boat. No time to waste. Let's get some food going. Interesting. I don't know how you'd go about doing that. Oh, yeah, whatcha? Yeah, I don't know how you go about that and what the sort of best player is for that, but that's definitely something I would consider setting up, because I have my own home server that I could probably host it on externally and internally, so that would be interesting. Sorry for the wait. Here's a super healthy sandwich that'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat. Yow. Speaking of PNM and VGM, what's on tap for both of them? So VGM is tomorrow. It's the first episode of the month, so it's the usual shenanigans. It's gaming in August 2023, so anything we played, finished, or just multiplayed around in, or checked out demos of, etc. That's Wednesday's episode for you, and Fridays is the rollover of Samba de Amigo. I'll tell the story of why I wasn't about on Friday, but I didn't really have the time to reschedule it. I could have done on Saturday, but Individual was on, and then it wasn't. But by the time it wasn't, it was too late to get it sorted and prepped and on the air. Sunday was full, and then weekdays I can do, but I prefer not, because there was stuff on the Monday. Today I could have done, but I just didn't really feel like it. I kind of wanted to get this done. Wednesday's Wednesday. Thursday, already doing something else, which you'll find out about soon, I'm sure, on Friday. Then that becomes the next best day. We've mostly sorted the music for it behind the scenes, which we didn't actually have come Friday. I did a bulk of it, but the usual other two are fixing it up. The rest of the playlist team, Trademark, who you know by now, they're fixing the rest of it up, so they'll actually be ready to go for Friday. So even if I'd been about, I don't know what I would have done. So, oh, chill. I know you're there. I'm talking to the audience. This non-living being, because it's a video game. But yeah. So that's what's going on with that one. Really long-winded, I know, and I should just get on with talking about the game. But there you go. Samba de Amigo, both versions on Friday. You can do it for G-Pod, syncing up for a Nextcloud app. Interesting. We'll check that out after the stream. I'm gonna give my sandwich. Sure. I saw what happened last time. Let's do it. Coming out, Mabastiff. Food is up. Poor little guy. Munch, munch, munch. Oh ho ho! Would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. Yeah, not you. Swallow between chews. Hey, there we go. Climbing will be handy to get to the final one. I think this is the one you're technically meant to do last, but you know what I mean. Seems like that fella's also slowly regaining its original strength. Still, doesn't look like it's anywhere near close to returning to its battle form. One day, buddy, one day. Seems healthy enough physically. Maybe it's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form. Mental block? I've read about it in books before. A mental scar. Like psychological trauma, you know? I think that's what you call it. Maybe it had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared to battle at all. Well, don't worry. I'm sure both that brute and Mabastiff will make a full recovery eventually. So how'd you feel, Mabastiff? How's that Herba Mystical working? Oh, it's rough, is it? Yeah. No pressure. Not like it's fair to expect every kind of Herba Mystica to have some huge effect, right? It's not like the effect has to be immediate either. Hey, it's okay. Don't worry. Viper and I are going to make sure you're right as rain. But one more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all. It's just gotta be. Alright, Viper. Next up on our little herb hunt should be the last. We can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep up our momentum. Here we go! Alright, well we're literally going to keep up the momentum because we're going to go straight there. Don't you worry, buddy. Uh-oh. Hello, Viper. This is Seda. I detect that Coridon has regained more of its original power. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs onto while you're riding upon it. Press the B button while facing a wall. Coridon will grab onto it, allowing you to climb up vertical surfaces. You can move in any direction with the left stick to let go of the wall. Press the B button. You must continue helping Coridon recover. Was planning on it. Don't you worry, buddy. Say buddy, don't know you. Right, we'll buy some water. Want some Magikarp and Weasel, if I can find any. Probably not around this sort of area, but just in case. Do a little check-in. Exactly hold my breath on it. Right, well... What's that? Oh, I do want Gyarados. Wait, do I want Gyarados? Will it? Oh, okay. I didn't have that written down. I just had only those two written down. Are you gonna... Nope. Okay. Alright, let's try this a second time. Attack. Attack! Yeah. Cool. Is this actually doing anything? I don't think it is. It isn't shiny, is it? Or red Gyarados, it's not. So it is definitely blue. So I think we're good. Yeah, not massively sure what's going on there. No idea. It's gone now. Weird. Oh well, I can investigate that another time. Go and get on with what I actually intended to do in the meantime. Alright, nearest flight point is nowhere over here because I've not really explored this side of the map, so let's just set it as a destination and see what happens. The lag is unreal right now. Right, so nearest one's here, so hopefully we see a significant increase in speed all around the second that I leave an area containing water. Okay. Should we have to Bethesda it and make it make it Beeline? Beeline? I don't know. Mountains be damned. I can just go through the mountains if I want, if it's a Bethesda game, surely. That's just a suggestion. Sorry, it's a feature. It's a feature. Right. Let's just grab Belen. Let's talk to someone here, so I get that as a flight point. Hopefully. Alright. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a while. Oh, like Belen wonder what... So I like how the flying on Coridon is actually... You actually spread your wings and kind of do some real flying, whereas Miraidon's just like... I don't know, it's more like gliding. I guess that's technically more what it is, but I appreciate the wing flapping and the curve, you know? Right, so we are over here. We out here. So we should have 2 Pokemon centers to speak to. I'm gonna probably have to go around the outskirts, otherwise maybe it will get cutscened by the gym. But we'll come back to this one later and have some epic streamer times. Trust me, that collab is about to pop off. Right, it might be able to. Well, it's about as well as a Bethesda game. At least you have the option of PC hardware with the Bethesda game and not a Nintendo Switch, I'll say that much. I'd really like if we got a huge performance bar. Or at least a somewhat of a performance bar with the next patch. I'm not holding my breath. Like I say, it's still a really fun game, so it doesn't impact it that much for me, but it would certainly be like a big benefit for sure. This Pokemon has unlimited inventory spaces. Can you... Is that a complaint with Starfield, or is that a complaint with every Bethesda game? I honestly don't know. Oh yeah, I don't have to go around stuff anymore. I can climb up walls. This is so exciting. At least there's no option to buy inventory space yet. It's still gonna happen. Right, where is the... Oh, I already got that as a flight point as well? Okay. I was curious about Starfield until I heard that. Ugh. I wasn't aware that was a thing in Starfield. Why do we still have that? I'm not really sure. It's a fantasy game. I get that there's a lot of attempts at realism, but it's also a fantasy game. It would be so much more interesting if I didn't have to worry about that. Like, you're telling me you haven't invented something like ender chests in Starfield, you know, admittedly in this more realistic universe, but you're telling me that's not possible by the time frame it's set in. I find that somewhat difficult. Yo, Viper! So somewhere out in the mine that you're... Somewhere in one of the mines that are around here, we should find the lurking Steel Titan. Rumour has it that thing's staggeringly huge and real long. You'd think a Pokemon like that would be easy to spot. I wonder how it stays hidden. Maybe it's super fast. If that's the case, riding that Pokemon of yours might help you catch it. Got it. That and you can't do much actual space travel. Are you kidding? What? To be honest, the only things I've heard about the game are the usual complaints you'd expect from, you know, Western game developers and the people who complain about that sort of thing on X.com. It's genuinely all I've heard about the game is just the usual crap patter from idiots online. But yeah, I've not really managed. You have the smallest area and fast travel to planets. So what you're saying is Starfield in the mud, No Man's Sky state winning. Got it. Oh yeah, I remember this area. I forgot that you even fought a Titan here. You don't even have a takeoff and land. What? That's like half the fun of space travel. Are you kidding? Right, so let's get inside. Oh, okay. I thought you went in through one of these. Oh, it's so good having this again. I've missed you so much, my beloved. Just being able to scale up walls when I can't be bothered to to engage with that sort of going around behaviour is just nice. Yeah, here we go. So we back in the mines. Oh, you went that way. What a real FPS killer, you love to see it. This guy wasn't so huge and had a dig move, then maybe we'd be fine. Every time we have a close-up, I forgot I put the other face on it. Every time. Right, so I'm hoping Lucario has something to deal with it. Yeah, there we go. Lovely stuff. You can see how perhaps trivial the rest of this playthrough might end up being, given that. Thank you, Aurasphere. You're doing some great stuff for me. I'm a simple girl. All I want to do is explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and civilizations, boldly go where no one has gone before. And to go to the one place not yet corrupted by capitalism by any chance. Here we go again. Yo, my guy eating! Quite an off one, can eating something. Viper, you managed to pin down the Titan. That's the lurking steel Titan? It's, well, it sure is long. I think our little friend might be even feistier now after eating those herbs. We're gonna need to do this together, Viper. You sure? You're confident about that one. Oh, I hear No Man's Sky is great now. I hear it's like the one example of not just drop it, patch it once, leave it. I think it's like the one true example of drop it, patch it, patch it, patch it, patch it, make sure we actually don't disappoint people. Doesn't matter how big of a... didn't read it. Goodbye, my dude. It's been real. That guy did FA. Toadstool is so dumb. I don't remember which one that is. Toadstool is so dumb. I love it. Okay. Okay, it's the good sort of dumb. Good. We did it, Viper. Way to go, little buddy. Who is we in this situation? Did you get a good look at its face, though? I didn't expect the Titan to be such a little cutie. Someone watch this, man. Oh, is Twitch having a moment, or is that my internet? No, it's just Twitch. I bet if we go in here, we'll find more of that Herba Mystica I ate before. Let's go find it before that thing can regroup. That must be it. Is a featherless biped. Yes. I feel like the two remaining brain cells have tried to bash together and haven't understood. This is how tonight's stream is gonna go. The last Herba Mystica. Glenarvan found the salty Herba Mystica. Why is it so salty, huh? Lowbrow. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. Well, apparently salty Herba Mystica helps with aching hands and feet. Good for neuropathy and numbness. When you've got muscle weakness, it supposedly helps build up strength again. Down here, salt is a way of life. You know what's next? It's chow time. Oh, like that one Streets of Rage 4 song. I can get behind that. It's dark already. It's not even 1:15. And here we go. Crusty ovens, chock-a-block, full of cheer, final herb, super sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? This isn't even the game of a Streets of Rage reference. Which one is that? Also, what Pokemon was that today that flashed on screen? I've not ignored it all the other times, but that one was especially wild. Sword and Shield, does it? I feel like I missed that one. Ah, fine. Not like I get a choice in the matter anyway. The illusion of a choice. Hey, higher jump. I guess it's Mabastiff's turn then. Come on, bud. Eat up. It's gonna make you all better, I promise. Viper and I, we really did our best to get this for you. We're going to play with your favourite ball as much as you want. You know, just like we used to. Please get better. Oh, that one! Right, I forgot all about it. That's all I want, really. Oh, this game's full of accidental comedy. Now we're hit with horrendous load time as a punishment for laughing at that scene. Oh, that's fine. Stiff, you did your best, bud. Bud? Sorry, Bud! I know, Bud. Me too. Yeah. My man's just looking at me like, you got any more sandwiches? This is touching and all, but I'd really feel better about this with a bit of Mystica popcorn right now. Uh-oh. Hello, Viper. This is Seda. What? It seems that Koraidon has regained all of its powers, except for the power to battle. While you're riding upon it, it seems it can now jump higher if you press and hold the B button. Yeah. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, Viper. Ha! Listen to you. Like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin? Are you there? I've been searching so long for a way to reach you. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Viper back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Poco Path. Hey Jay Cutter, welcome to the stream. Best Papa scene. So sad, and yet the game ruins it with the random models like that flashing in. Good timing. I'll reach out once you arrive there. Woof. Oh, yep, more. Good heckin' boy. So true. We must protect him at all costs. Not again! I guess you probably already know, but that's my mom. Always buried under her work, off pursuing her own career. Home research. Never at home with me. It's the first time I've even heard her voice in years, you know. Now what? First thing I get is to be treated like some... not again. Now what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy? She's seriously unbelievable. I'm guessing you and Koraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling. But... oh, fine, I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path, or the lighthouse where you and me first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Yeah, absolutely. So true. We can all agree with that one, right? Thanks, Mapstiff. Mom, where have you been all this time? And you'll have to wait till next time to find out more, because we're not doing the Titan stuff until next time. figured it's probably sensible to do all of the last parts of each story in one big old lump. Right, so now I've got all of the Titans done, so I have all the movement options, so I can continue going and getting some moves. So let's begin. So I want some Buizel and Magikarp type bits. Don't know what type bits means, but we'll find out, won't we? So generally they're kind of along rivers, so let's see if I can grab some bits from here. Hopefully, anyway. I didn't think these guys would be too much of a problem, but at least I didn't think it in a way that I'd have to go out my way to hunt them down as much as I might end up having to, but I'll just patrol the rivers right here. Got a Psychotic Mewtwo yet? No, I've not even bothered attempting that one, to be completely honest with you. I've just got a Mew in my team, and my other one in my main game has been chilling there mostly. Not doing an awful lot of anything. But I should probably consider it, but I imagine I'm getting a bit too late. Not that I'm too fast. I've never been massively fast with raid stuff, but maybe I should. Maybe I go mad for the raid marks one day. But I've not really caught an awful lot of a lot of stuff if I am going massively mad for them. But you guys were having some trouble with that, right, from what I remember hearing. It was going a little rough, it seemed like, from what I heard. Magikarp bits are delicacy like Slowpoke tail. I don't want to eat Magikarp bits. It's a... see, me stumbling over my words here is proof that that's all I was doing. So you need to know. Right, off to find some Magikarp bits, aka Magikarp bollocks, of course. That's actually what I meant. And totally, totally not just getting confused. I'm just trying to... I haven't caught it yet, but don't want to break the perfect unrivaled streak. See, I attempted that for a couple of them. I was like, I'm gonna try and get everything, and then the ability to just grab the things I wanted as eggs happened, and I was like, do you know what? I'm kind of not doing this anymore. And the second home came out, I lost all interest in doing future ones. It's like, cool, I can get most of the stuff I want without doing this now, or even trading it from other people. So it's the method I ended up going with for most bits. But I know people really love those raids. I'm just not a good battler. Hey, there's one. Yeah, do you wanna Lucario, please? No? No, you're good. What is going on with my auto battles today? Fine, you can... I don't know, I should try Mew. Mew wasn't working last time though, so who knows at this point. Oh no! There we go, I think. He can't swim, he's trying his best. This just happened with someone else earlier. And it was, I think it was on... Oh no, it wasn't, it was Gyarados. Are we really just having problems with auto-battling underwater things? Am I just gonna have to do it this way? Maybe. Metronome time. Oh, okay. I guess we're just that strong that it doesn't matter. Oh well. Does that let me get some scales? Sure. Alright, so this might be an okay place to lock up and down for him then. I don't think I need that many, but this is really something I should have checked. Someone over there, wasn't there? Not what we need. Oh. What did you do? Oh. Oh, so true! So true! Sub. Just chilling right now. It just works. Oh, we were on the Todd Howard conversation earlier. It sure do be just working though. You know the Mario Kart Wii intro. I finally can say that I've got to live it. Oh, sad. I'm spoiling my fun. Hey, Magikarp. Time for a metronome funny. I always enjoy that. It's always extremely ineffective, and yet just because of the extreme level difference we gave ourselves, that it is actually godlike. Okay, let's. Oh, there's one literally up there. I can see it. If you tell me when are you back in? Oh, you're back. Looks like it's on. The game. I was just gonna run over. As long as you're like fully back in, I can run over and reopen the lobby. Over the bridge. There we go. Don't need anything right now. I need to form the group. PM. Favorite Gen 9 Pokemon? Tough one. In terms of the starters, really like Fuecoco. Best. It just works, thank you, Alari. Best one overall, though, I'd say is the Sprigatito line. Favorite outside of starters? The Tinkaton line, possibly? I don't know, I really like a lot of the regional variants, but as a whole, I don't know. I've never really sat and thought about it, actually, which is weird. I don't know why. I've spent a lot of my time going, ooh, new old Pokemon available through raids or something, rather than going, oh yeah, new one's cool. I don't know, those guys in particular are the ones I always tend to gravitate towards, which was like really boring answers, but then again, my taste in Pokemon is really boring, so never exactly falls too far from the tree. I gotta pin that to the channel somehow at some point, because I think you can set, I think affiliates can set featured clips now, something like that. Like a lot of the new Gen 9 ones, but Dashbun is probably probably the fave. Yeah, I see. The problem I have is, Dashbun's really cool. That's not the problem. The problem I have with a lot of them is I've never really gone out of my way to use any of them in my teams for the most part. I know I should really fix that, but my teams have been pretty bland once again, like my taste in Pokemon. Lucario's been on both my teams. I mean, in a second when we get the lobby going, you'll be able to see my team in this one. It's not very interesting. For the most part, yeah, I didn't actually experiment all too much with the new Pokemon. So I really should change that. I've just looked at them from a distance, gone, oh, that one's cool design-wise, but I've never gone, oh, this is a new staple or anything like that, which I feel like is a critical part of the enjoyment. For me anyway, because like, I love Smoliv design-wise, but I'd never use Smoliv on my team, for example. I can't imagine, especially now, given I'm in the late game, I'd have to really want to start with it, or use the final form or something like that, so I don't feel like it gives it an entirely fair shot just looking at something from a design basis, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'd go with that as my list, but once again, I accept I'm the most vanilla person alive at times, and that is no exception. I've just noticed Alari has posted this clip elsewhere, thank you. Oh, you gotta love Gen 9. I do actually love Gen 9, as I say, just the glitches add to the experience, TM. It'd be nicer if they weren't there, but they provide their own fun. So, how are you getting on?
No group was found.
No group was found? Really? What with my code? Are you on local?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're putting up with the bugs for full multiplayer. Yeah, we played through both this stream and the main game on day one. We managed to play through pretty much with no hitches, minus We've had 2 on stream now. We've had more hitches on stream, ironically, than we ever did off stream. So were you trying on the internet? Were you connected? No. Let's just try connecting then. Okay, let's try one more forming group. Sorry about the weird code blanking situation. I don't have like any super fancy setup that can do it on the fly, so I just have to do it in preparation for the thing appearing on screen. Not that there's any issues with people joining. I always frequently say throughout the stream, if any, friends and regulars want to hop in, it's more than fine. But I'd already been considering blanking the code anyway, and then we had a few problems early on into these sessions, so I just was like, it's just easier to do this and save the effort and just go, hey, if you want one, ping me a message or whatever. So there we go. Alright, let's try this again. Let's crash this time. Yeah, I've had 1 crash on stream and we've had 2 lobby disconnects now, and I think for our entire time playing on day 1, I think we had a single crash which led to a disconnect. I seem to recall it was very lenient. And I didn't really have any after that until I started streaming. That was when it decided to throw up all the problems when it's live on twitch.tv. Right, so I was over here. And back to the grind. Vivillon Insanity. God, that sounds like the most you thing of all time. I am so shocked. Oh well, the code's there now. Oops. What am I meant to actually be doing? I'm meant to be going to the TM machine. TM made. That's what I am looking for. What am I looking for? I've got to open the list again. Water poles. So I want 3 Weasel fur. So I'm guessing you're just doing, are you doing all forms, or are you doing a set amount of forms of Vivillon? But truly, good luck. Your insanity has brought you to the worst place possible. But I'd expect nothing less from you. All forms native Premier Ball. Oh, of course, you got to throw in a little bit of Premier Ball insanity as well. I forgot about that one. Forgot you got to throw that into the mix on top. Truly save your soul. I could not bring myself to do that, and I feel like in my year and a bit of playing this series, I've done some insane things, and yet they never quite reach the levels of, oh, what are you up to today? Whenever I ask you, and you're doing some you're doing the most nuts Pokemon activity of all time. Oh, I'm just going through and getting all of the regional variations of this. Oh, I'm getting all of the seasons of that. Thanks, Mew. What even is this dream anymore? Oh, what do I want? I don't know. I haven't had Survivor in a while. I wonder if Clive also uses Premier Balls like the director. I think the 2 characters may be connected. Laurie, why do you keep bringing up this theory? I think it's extremely disrespectful to Clive, who is just an average school student who keeps being dragged into these horrid situations. I can understand why he'd be sick of the accusations, quite frankly. 1 more needed. Yeah, Basculin forms as well. Probably use the same balls as Mr. Walker though. There's so many theories. There's so many people this could possibly be. Clive's just inconspicuous. He's built different. He's the oldest looking school student of all time, which is, he's got some fair competition in this game, considering half of the training battles. But still. Right, back we go. And we should have some water pulse now. Another one for Mew there. The collapsing Mew. Metronome doing me dirty. But Laurie, you got to get off this game theory business. I think we should leave that for I think we should leave that for other people. I don't know. I feel like it could be a brand personally, but that's just a theory. Oh my goodness. Even if you're a private school toff. True. I mean, look at me. I'm the definition of a private school toff. I have the Saturday Night TV host ugly suit on, and I have the dyed hair, so... right, I don't even know where this is going. Let's continue. This conversation is getting me nowhere. Didn't really get a choice on the balls with Mew and Hugo, sadly. Celebrity, plain Jane, but everyone else is looking somewhat fancy. Not at all in order. I didn't colour match them really or anything like that. I just thought it'd be interesting to have some different ball designs. Once again, like the like the Magikarp there. Right. Yes, you do desire. Really, I'm surprised that both Flamigo and Lucario are going on that. Here we go. So we want it on Mew, and we want that to replace Earth Power. So the other two, and a lot of our other ones now, in fact I think our only other ones, right? No, there's one more that we want to do. So we want to be in the North Province in Area 1. But then after that, there's one singular Team Star guy we want to do that will give us the rest of the TMs that I want on everyone, and then the team will be fully set to go to just trounce the rest of the game, so... Oh, I forgot how good the Levincia theme is. Can't wait to come back over it proper. So we want to be in North Province Area 1. Here we go. Where's my... I have some flight points over here, don't I? Right, so let's set that's our destination and make it a flight point, and let's just go over the mountain. Do our best to avoid all of the other bits, mainly the Team Star, obviously, but the gym battles is more what I'm actually thinking of. Okay. Do some gliding and some climbing, and get some more points on our map. Peace. There we go, I have the high jump, I can finally cheese areas that are meant to push me off. Oh, meant to push me off. I don't know why I said that so quickly. It's fine, the sentence isn't going anywhere, you can slow down. So going round might help, except I should have got to run up because this is slow. It's also just a screen of white. Which reminds me, I should turn my lights on. The brightest this room has been for about half an hour. Autumn is truly here, he says, in what is still like... I can't even see my weather widget, but I think it's like 25 degrees still in here. But yet he says autumn is coming, clueless. He's holding on to that false hope. But no more hay fever, no more medically related bouts of being a complete puddle. And finally some brain function might return, but that is only a... once again, that's just a theory. BRB, no worries, Larry. Okay. So this wasn't as painful going around this way as I thought. I thought we'd have a lot more just having to climb up wall, drip, climb up wall, glide, climb up wall, glide, which sometimes you have when you try and go the non-intended way. But hey, that's what's really cool about this game. It's what I really like about it, is that it does let me do this. I just think it's neat. Oh, I think we're now having a moment. I've had like the last 3 days of playing these games, like mentioned, and yet I've managed to get every term wrong. Impressively, I keep saying go instead of let's go when I was moving over my shinies from Community Day. A couple other bits like that, just really basic mistakes. Not even not even I don't know the thing. I know the thing, and I'm getting it wrong. Come on. It's meteorology. It's technically autumn. Please hurry up. I will sound like a broken drum until the day it dips below 20. Okay, here we go. Why is Gen 8 a joke to Pokemon Go? We were talking about this the other day. It is incredibly amusing that this still doesn't have... They still don't have the Gen 8 started. Yeah, it's so strange as well that we got like a bunch of Gen 9 stuff today and they've still not even put a date up yet for any of it. My Fire Bunny, damn you. I want my Sobble. I don't care that he's bullied both IRL and in the community. I want my Sobble. That is not what I talked to, but... 0 trainers. Right, so this is the guy I need to talk to. I need to get 6 trainers. And when I've done that, then I will be able to get the TM I need. So this is one of the next challenges we're gonna undertake. So I'm just gonna look around for some guys in a second when I've done just rustling around for random items. Which is always the best part of finding a new area, is just going free stuff, free stuff, free stuff. Ooh, flamethrower. So if I'm here just finishing up a Google Doc sent to maintenance at work. No worries, K-Dog. Hopefully you're enjoying the lurk, that's the main thing, but yeah, you've got to get that sorted out, haven't you? But at the same time, you've got to have that workplace entertainment, because you know, many other people can attest to the pain sometimes. The pain of a quiet office. Nothing worse. Right. So I think this is the area where I, oh? Yeah! So true. Oh, hey Chansey. Fancy seeing you here. I'm just gonna metronome you. Yeah, I think this is the area where I randomly booted up... Well, I was doing a bunch of shiny stuff on Christmas Day last year. I'd just been doing a bunch of egg hatching all day. And I think I came over here to look... Oh no, I was looking for shiny Azumarill, which I got, but then I still had a load of egg power left. Or, not egg power. What was it? I had a load of power left on my sandwich, basically. Which increased the odds. So I came looking over here and found like 3 in 20 minutes. I got like Tinkerton, Jigglypuff, and one of the random other ones that spawns here. It just, I don't understand how, but that was a pretty good part of my Christmas, I will say, is coming along here and cleaning up shop. Okay, so how far before I... Okay, I got quite a while before I drift into Area 2, so I can keep wandering. Swords Dance. Not quite got the use for it myself, but like some good stuff. Yeah, this is exactly why I decided I was at least going to get the wall climb before tackling this area. Because I thought I'd run into something like this, and I'm glad to say it's true. Or not glad, you never really want to see it. You hate to see it or something like that, but... yeah, we still deal with the consequences anyway. Okay. Right, so just gonna run back up the mountain until it lets me climb. So I reckon we want to go the other way then. Feels like a given at this point. Right. There's just a distinct lack of people over there when I looked as well, so I'm not sure how far I have to go into the area. I know there's like an abundance of trainers, you don't need all of them to get the 6. But there's one over here, let's begin there. Let's hopefully this counts. I was climbing this rock face, so out of breath. But my team's fine. Unfortunately, you've not come to a compassionate person to test it out. Because, 47, so you're not too bad, but I've got a new water pole. I really decided to spend the hike as absolute units, but God bless them. This conversation seems to come up once a stream with at least some of the NPCs, and it's kind of worrying. You all are awful human beings. So let's just double check. I don't see why it wouldn't have, but let's double check that the count. If so, then we're on the right track. Oh, those battles. Let me tell you about them battles. Okay, cool. Yeah, they've got like a really nice... I will say they've got a really nice diversity in the NPCs for the most part, because you always see the same types throughout most of the games. Don't get me wrong, there's still a bunch of overlap here as well, but it feels like there's actually some different stuff in the NPC pool for once. Penny's backpack, yeah. When does that go up? But best of luck on that one. I can't believe you hadn't heard of it. I almost wasn't going to send it to you because I was sure you'd heard of it, but apparently not. Apparently I'm causing you monetary problems. It's fine. It's not as bad as as a huge lad Lucario. Hey, you there! You're mine. Once I defeat you, there'll be another feather in my cap. What does that even mean? I was there when we tossed for Lucario, and it was a successful toss. Because it cost you lots and lots of money, and therefore it was funny to witness the pain. It's not very effective, you can tell me that much for free. Roll the dice, roll the dice, I'm addicted to the RNG now. That was much nicer, thanks game. And who knows, maybe there'll be another scenario in the future where we toss for a massive Pokemon plush. Time is but a flat circle. I mean, I could dig, but that's a waste of a turn. Let's just use the life-size in-game Lucario. We can get away with ground there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh well. I was gonna say it's time to fist, but it is not time to fist because we replaced it with Boris Fist. So close. Anyway. Please kill it. Please kill it. Yes! I have no idea what I would want to do with a slow bro. Let's just keep going. It's fine, there's other options. Oh, I forgot this has so much. There's so much PP, that's why we have it on there. I could just do that infinitely, but I did want to... I mean, I'm not speaking, yeah. That's indication. Okay. We've experienced Bone Rush. But now experience it with extremely slow cooldown between hits. Hopefully there'll be a couple more of them down here and I don't have to do an awful lot more climbing and dropping and Who knows? Looks like we may never know. No, I don't have a cap, so the feather won't be in mine. But maybe it is just a saying. Nearly ran into that guy. Were you halfway in the floor, or did I just make that up? I feel like I saw that. Yeah, if only I had good draw distance, but I guess thank goodness they didn't give us massively great draw distance, because this game's Bethesda in enough as it is. At least we get to go downhill again, and downhill is fun. Like a slalom, but a bit more grassy. Sandwiches, yes. Apparently this one owl thought up sandwiches because he wanted to be able to eat while keeping a hand free to play games. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it by eating a sandwich right now. Although is the comeback to that going to be that this isn't a game for real life. This is the most serious of matters. Yeah, so I should probably actually start moving to matchups or something because these guys aren't too bad. Not great, but they're not too bad. Hey, we haven't seen Typhlosion in a while anyway, so if I'm remembering correctly. Despite playing Black and White 2 and having remembered them all there, it's just gone out of my mind. All the fight matchups gone out of my mind. Yay, confusion. Am I gonna hit myself in confusion by any chance? I don't need anything to go extreme, so. Now my laptop Twitchcraft is somehow on my phone. Oh, so did you have to abandon your Battle.net downloads? If so, that's kind of annoying, but... Oh no, not Leaf Storm! Don't say it, chat. Don't say Sonic Rush. You've done so well. I say that, it's been about an hour since we lost that. Okay, I did remember. Smarter than I gave myself credit for. This Pokemon battling isn't really a game. Seems I can't pull it off one-handed. So she was eating a sandwich? Excuse me, but I saw a distinct lack of sandwich eating there. I could go back and heal. Or... yeah? Well, I have loads of supers, so... let's at least use them up. I have the ability to buy hypers now, I just haven't yet. I haven't really had a need to. I'm sure I'll do it before, or like the Elite Four or any of the final bits of each story, but... I've been doing somewhat alright in most instances, I feel like. Are we over near a legendary by any chance? I feel like this is one of the caves, but I might not be remembering correctly. At least it feels like one. Probably isn't, but to be known. Okay, so there should be number 4. And then there's 5 and 6 in the 2 corners. Oh, I didn't read your message. I'm the eldest something. Oldest dragon tamer to ever tame dragons. Wow. Taming dragons. Then surely you will enjoy some dragon. Oh, that was it. Seems I failed to take flight. If you want to be dramatic, then who am I to stop you? No, not more. I'm the youngest of the 3 sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's tail, and I'll send you flight. Why have we got our backs from each other? Why is Lucario... I don't know. This... I don't know. Whatever, Dragon Pulse. Oh really? You got some good defense going on. Okay, nice stuff, and then one more, and we're good to leave the area. Might have to turn tail and run. Ugh. The capes. I didn't even notice the capes. Oh yeah, they gave him capes. It's how much I was paying attention to the capes that we need to talk about. It's not a Gimmighoul. Yes, it is. There you are, little guy. And Dragon's Breath. I am the second of three sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's breath. I'll blow you away. No, I will forever be more blown away by my guy here. The sweat is dripping off me. Welcome back, Larry. I'm not doing too bad. The door's open right now, but I can only keep it open for so long. Good thing we're not streaming until I'll probably, as usual, try and finish before 10. Didn't work out last time, but I'll try that this time. So at least I won't have to worry about closing it all that much. Scarlet finishes the book. No, if you struggle today, look after yourselves tomorrow, because I think tomorrow's meant to be the worst day of the heat wave, and then I know we keep talking about heat, it's just all that's on the brain, but I'm gonna assume that, not really gonna have one after this. It'll probably be the last one. Definitely have no time to catch my breath. Yeah, so it'll probably be the last ones. Hang in for this one, then you got 6 months of rest. And in my case, freezing our asses off, because we tend to not turn the heating on in winter. At least the two of us when we're back home with the fam. They love the heating way too much during the winter, and it will be stupidly high for no reason. So I just go for the opposite, and just don't turn it on and save some money. As in a warm and no ventilation, I get some flow at the moment, most of the day. Yeah, yikes. Company's still not thinking ahead on this one because, well, it requires them to spend money. Why am I walking like that? Because it requires them to spend money on the issue, which no one wants to do because, I don't know. Okay. Let's go speak to the guy. TM. Hey there. It's my lovely guys. Stone Edge time. Oh no, work was fine. I mean, just now. Oh, you were in a room. Oh, home builders don't be thinking this through. Okay, so in my bag, I want to give. Where am I? Stone Edge. I want to give to Lucario. In particular, I want Stone Edge over Bone Rush. Apparently, yeah. Yeah, so everything else is done. It's just the final gym leader. Not gym leader, it's the final team star. It's not the final team star even, it's just the team star that I need to do. Oh yes, there we go. This one, the one that I kept passing up. Luckily, I have a flight point for it. Yeah, now go get yourself that ventilation. Absolutely vital. Go and sit in the garden if you need to. That always helps. At 10 o'clock you feel like you're silly for doing it, but it's pretty vital. Alright, I can finally battle my guy. Looks good against Terry again. Steel. Hello, Lucario, my beloved. And poison. No, right. Poison first. Uh, 5 seconds. Back in the bedroom with the fan on now. Fan goated. Luckily, I have somewhat decent noise suppression on OBS, so I can have it on. That is not a luxury I always have on the radio shows, so I'm thankful for it during this scenario. That, and as I say, I can have the door open. You could probably hear all the birds earlier on, but I don't really ever see that as a negative. Oh, it's bad audio or whatever, I don't care, but birds cool. They're alright, my bird. Add some character TM to the audio or something, I don't know. Right, the one time we've walked into this cutscene trigger that we actually want to do it. We spoke to this guy last time, his dialogue is just he's the piano tutor or something. Splendid, let us begin. This was where we grinded, for those who weren't here last time, we did some grinding with chances and got ourselves to level 70. We were like level 30. Do some swatting. That's all it takes. Yeah, it's not what it takes, but I felt like saying it. It felt satisfying to see it go down that easy or something. Stop talking. Nice. There we go. Well, well. Well, indeed, good sir. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my poultry skills. Second words. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me, hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I last heard. Now he's, like, tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista. I love Hasta la vista. For sure, they're a great rival group. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rutschba squad. I always struggle with these, I'm so sorry. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all his dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front line to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rutschba squad off the map. Aye aye, Captain. Ding ding. Flamigo's not going to be of too much help, but hey, kicks. Doesn't really matter, it's not like these are difficult. Yo, it's Clive. Seems like the folks behind Operation Star Fool are finally making a move against our base. You know what that means, gang? Time for us to shine bright and avenge our teammates. And hey, little intruder, just so you know, if you've got the skills to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss might deem you worthy to meet in person. Break a leg. Defeat 30 of Team Star's Pokemon. In 10 whole minutes. Oh man, this might be tough. I don't know. And off we go. I'm sorry to the soft pastries, but unfortunately it has been deemed that I must devour you, and I'm not talking in the I'm not talking in the food sense. Unfortunately, I must just beat you in a battle. Softest boy? Absolutely. Off we go. Water. Water, no. It's functional. Water and slopes of the beyond boss there. Yeah, the challenge is if you can challenge is if you can stay engaged with the game and the time it takes you to walk down the hill, or whether you just close it out of boredom. That's what the actual challenge of the 10 minutes is. Of course, don't forget grass clippers. That's the true final boss after you've collected all of the 8 gym badges. Okay. Really? One more? Seriously? Some guys behind us, right? Nope, that's just you guys. Hi, Jigglypuff. What's up? There we go. 8 minutes 25, and that was with all that lag. I don't know. You know, I think they might have overestimated that one. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Oh, we were talking about Gen 9 Pokemon earlier. Once again, really vanilla pick. Don't expect this to not be. Really like Koraidon. Or Miraidon, sorry. I like both of them, but Miraidon's favourite. Huh, so you're Viper, okay. So I was just thinking about Reverie, and Reverie's really fun as well. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm going to lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Let's do it. I promise I'll play nice. Don't blame me when there's battles and slobbering back home. Sure thing. What was that, sorry? Pretty tough. No problemo. Sorry, a little louder, could you repeat the phrase again? I'm sorry, I gotta do it to him. Woof indeed. But it's to be done. You know. One bad loaf spoiled the batch or something like that, so something along those lines. Okay, I didn't read the instruction manual. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Yeah, don't do fair. Grind outside your base, buddy. You had the same chances. Oh no, I actually took a hit. This is so sad. Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. Well, I have a chance to actually do it. I never trust the lights. I always forget that I have the option, so let's just do it. Might as well. I've never seen. SV Beats is the name, isn't it? I've never seen SV Beats with its filtralized state. I sure hope this won't backfire on me, and Lord knows it will. Hurt itself in confusion. Yep, knew it. Thanks, SV Beats. Love the mechanic. The armors are just so dumb. Yeah. I forgot it was half the fun, but yeah. They're the dumbest fun, but I mean, why not everyone will we'll see eye to eye with that one. Oh no, I hadn't seen that. So I'm in the chat room with someone who would very much like to hear this. Mr. J Cutter, did you hear about Bomb Rush Cyberpunk Physical? That is all. I will leave you with that. How could I lose? What the heck? Yeah, America. Do you want to explain the details?
Video Games Plus, just put them up.
Video Games Plus, just put them up. Yeah, America only right now, right? They're a Canadian store. You might be able to hear this, but I'm not sure. Ah, what the heck? The toy car didn't bunch an inch, huh? Told you it's not a toy, it's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces when we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius! Thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Miller, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put in this code for crying out loud. We started Team Star, we sought to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. It's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yup, I'm gonna train up Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shoots off her mouth an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Gah, this sucks. Sorry, I actually meant Mila, as we all know now. Let's see. Oh yes, there we go. I have seen the link posted by J Carter elsewhere. Wide release in December, so potentially in Europe. There we go. Oh man, if it's not in Europe, I don't care. I'm importing that for PS5 straight away anyway. Please don't say you're going to wait for it, though, though, Mr. Cutter. Because it's a good game. So, just play it. Smiley face. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you are in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. You better walk in more than 5 frames a second. Looks like we're both winning here, buddy. Oh, it looks like I'm winning twice here, buddy. Damn it. I'm not done yet. Here's my favourite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, most annoying person ever. I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington? I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Oh, actually a different matter brought me. There's someone I'd like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. Someone else knows Clive? He's finally got an alibi? Say, this guy who works at the school, My name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and an heir to a major apparel company, so why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue of bullying. Who would guess, right? School is all rainbow and butterflies these days, and the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of that's so unknown proportions. As a result of what happened that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Why are you so invested in this upstanding student, Clive? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action but against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as punishment, you'll understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? It was terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a great blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How comes you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. There we go. We have to end on the treasure phrase. Every time. And star wipe. Deputy heads are evil confirmed. Teachers are evil confirmed, except for that sorry, it's fine. Let's end that conversation there. Viper, it's me. Take the star badge is now yours then. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rush Bar squad is as good as finished. And now Ortega too. Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now. So Operation Starfall, we've taken down all but 2 bases, so it's fair to say it's going well. It seems like a good time to let you know that what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. The final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star, the one they call the Big Boss. What's this person like? Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take to the stage. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Yeah, who knows? It's nothing. Generating all kinds of TMs. Have your Pokemon learn strong moves so they can continue to be of use to the operation. My supply unit rep should be with you soon. Say, it's the girl with the backpack that everyone wants. Hey there, Viper. That sounded like a pretty serious phone call. Ugh, I wasn't talking to you. Give me your backpack. So, that mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia's mentioned them to me too. Teamstar's founder, the person who caused all kinds of misery at the Academy. If we don't take them down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world. What? You'll lose your treasure? No, I just... that's right, you need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. Alright, well, I'll be off then. Penny is part sandwich. I mean, the meat part's confirmed, right? Oh, and Viper. Don't lose to those guys. Gotta remember this is a plot for kids. I know, but there was really that part of me that was when I first played this. Surely they're double crossing me, right? Surely? Surely this is obvious because it's then going to be a ruse. It can still happen. But yeah, right. Let's see. So I got a couple that I can now get as a result of finishing that off. So let's run over there and see what we need to collect. Let's get some healing going on first of all. I am still up. It's not that late. For a kids game, this is very late or something like that. I hope they don't find my my Brilliant Diamond save, which was basically logged in at about 3 AM all times. I don't think I ever played that game once during the pre-midnight time period. Viper and the rest of the team should be all better now. Oh, and I went ahead and charged up your Terror Orb too. Never seen that message during this playthrough. That's how much. Genuinely might be the first time we used the Terror Orb outside of required instances. Right, let's see. So, where do we begin? So, we want Thunder Punch. Right. Which one's Thunder Punch under? It is under the Thunder. It's... What, Fang? Oh, one of the other Team Star base. They're fine. You should talk to my Pokemon Go Plus Pikachu, he angry. Harry asks, oh, because of sleep. Because of sleep, right, of course, yes. I'll get one of those soon. Sonic Symphony, be like, yes, no money left. My back is starting to scream once again, so I'm going to look for all. No worries, K-Dog. Look after yourself, and enjoy the luck, of course, but just look after yourself. So, do you have any idea what one it would be? Maybe the poison one. Okay, well, we can do that. Oh, well. Fine. We got a challenging, quote-unquote, member of Team Star done, so it works. Okay. Is my nearest flight point genuinely going to be walking across the mountain? No. There is one there. I can hit a couple of these. Let's see. Let's hit this one first, and then we can do some in Zapiokia. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, I have, to be honest, completely dropped Pokemon Sleep at the moment. It was a real pain to do with my phone, because there's not a lot of room on the bed, therefore not a lot of room to leave the phone. And I'd either wake up and it had fallen off the bed, which was 90% of the time, or the other 10% of the time it heated up so much that it turned off, or was dangerously hot. So I'm waiting until I can afford the Plus to be able to hop back into sleep, let's say. But I'll be back on that game soon. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of Go lately, and I've been using the of course, the other member of this. I don't know why I'm always so awkward about it. The other member of this group decided to get a plus recently. So it's been pretty cool to oversee that. But because of that, the Pokeball Plus, the one that you can use on Let's Go and other bits, that was kind of going spare, and that it wasn't being used as a daily driver anymore. So I thought, I'll steal this for some auto spinning and stuff like that. And I've never done anything like that in Pokemon Go. So it's been quite nice to actually have an auto catcher, an auto spinner, and stuff like that. So that would also be, especially since I'm just catching a load of Sprigatito and the other starters and stuff like that right now for that quest line. That would be really handy. Alright, so let's hit one of these ones as well. Yeah, that's been really handy. So probably by the time I get it, I'll have evolved those guys, because I imagine it's going to be like 2+ weeks before I end up picking them up, but still. And I wish I wasn't too rural for Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's the rough thing about Pokemon Go. Is if you're just in somewhere that really isn't good for it, and we've had this conversation before. Unfortunately, you are. I don't even know if going into the town itself is too rural or on the way to work or anything like that, but yeah, it just sucks when it doesn't work in your area. Okay. Do I need a heal or... No, I'm good, aren't I? I already did that. Okay. Right, let's set the map location for the poison. Says destination. There we go. One stop and one gym. What, really? Even in town? That's rough. I thought that was in like the village or just out by the home, not actually within like the center. That's. Is there anything you can really even do about that? Because I know you can like set up Pokestops and stuff like that if there's enough of a legitimate like location for one or something. But like, can you just go, hey, there is nothing in my area, and have them even look into it, or is that just not even a thing? I'm gonna guess it's not even a thing, but sometimes I can dream. But like, I'm in a pretty rural area. Oops. Back up, kid. You can't just casually waltz in here like you're one of our stars that run the joint. If you want in, ring the bell over by the entrance and storm the base like a decent person. Sorry, so sorry. Okay, so... No, send me a long way back. Swindon, I ain't walking there with my phone out. Oh, is it? Is it one of those places? Fair enough. Secondary phone? Whip out the iPhone 4 for some Pokemon Go. See, I know we'd never catch a lower of an iPhone, but at the same time, I don't know what the Samsung equivalent of that joke is, because if you say like the Android equivalent, if you say like, oh, the Samsung S2, it's like they probably made one called the S2 2 weeks ago. Your secondary phone is better than your main. Oh, I forgot about that you actually do have a secondary phone. That was a thing last week, wasn't it? That was a unrelated joke to that. I totally forgot. Oopsies. Yes, this will, considering how much story you normally have around the Team Star stuff, this will probably be the last. That's probably the last bit we get up to today. So I have 3. I have a half-busted S10E2. In what way is it busted, out of interest? Viper. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Viper, what do you think of Cassiopeia? They're a bag of riddles. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star.
No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, we'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Clive and Larry. Yes. Please. The SBC is bug and wireless charger only, so it gets hot. Oh, yeah. Wireless charge, as much as they really want you to use it, still isn't the best. Do me a favour and go home already, will ya? No, I want to see the boss of the Navi squad. Take me to Don Atticus. Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you. I don't care. I'm not leaving until you let me talk to Don Atticus. Give me a break, you little doofus. People over there seem to be arguing about something. What will you do? Go say hello or go get a little closer. Oh, I don't get a choice. I don't want to get involved. Altercations are scary. Let's get a little closer. Huh? Oh great, here comes another rando to ruin our day. I don't think grunt work for Team Star newbies would be this much of a chore. Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this boy might be Viper. Wait, Viper? Like that kid who picked a fight with Team Star? Better be raided! I knew it. Oh boy, this ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep while we were up all last night playing video games. Leave him to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to go wake up the others. Yeah, and what's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. When crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally to those dear to them, no matter the cost. Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist. Oh yeah, I didn't think about this. Alright, you villain, if you're after Don Atticus, be prepared to face my wrath. Bring it on. Yeah. Probably not how that actually went. Come on, Yusuf. Show me a battle. Alright, what should we go with? Ground is my best answer right now. Okay. Oh. Use back. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, we're not going to get more Clive in the DLC, but hopefully we get some more Clive somewhere or another sometime soon. Right, let's waste the time and do some digging. we are slightly overpowered for this one. We weren't too bad. I guess we were 20 levels above last time, but this one's a little... Here we are. We're causing this guy some real agony. Can we get more Clive? He's his own character. I'm not allowed to comment any further. My lawyer has advised me. Talked big, but I'm no warrior. Don Atticus, I'm sorry I failed you. Viper, are you alright? Here's the man for the job. I was standing watch when I heard a ruckus all of a sudden, and got worried that maybe something had happened to you over here. Oh, no fair, you had backup all this whole time. Is this boy one of the Academy students? He doesn't look like he's from Team Star. You're right, I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what. Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Viper, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I won't bite. Nice work dealing with the guard. Within that base lies Team Star's Poison Crew, the Navi Squad. Their boss, Atticus, designs the outfits for the team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy is also a bit of an eccentric. You can never tell what he's going to do next. So, since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to your declaration of war, just take out as many of the squad's Pokemon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell on the gates when you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi Squad off the map. Let's go ahead and we want Mew as our first. Yes, wouldn't hurt to have Flamingo in second and maybe Lucario in third and hope things work out kind of nicely. It takes a lot to be labelled a bit extra in the Pokemon world. Yeah! And yet... There's a lot. It's not inaccurate, let's put it that way. You ready to challenge Team Star? Apparently I'm ready to go to sleep. It all kicked in at once. Good thing we got like 30 minutes left, or however long this takes. Beep, cruised. Code Red, Operation Starfall Alert. Everyone get in position to defend the boss with all you got. Rest assured, Intruder will deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Defeat 30 of Team Star's Pokemon. Ah yes, I forgot that is a challenge. Come on guys. Come on guys. Come on guys. Lucario, you can do it. I'm not. This one's performing much better, so that's nice. Okay, so this probably wasn't the worst team to pick then. I was worried it would be a little rough around the edges. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Not that there was ever a doubt we wouldn't be fine, but we definitely will be. Lucario, please come back here. No, got better things to be doing. And taking out Fungus. Oh hey, I'm sorry to have to do this to you, survivors, but it's a cool world out there. Any Among Us? Yeah, go ahead and download Steam, Epic Games, grab a Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS4, PS5, and you can get an Among Us. There we go. Once again, kind of around the 8:25 mark. I saw it in the CEX the other day. Sorry, you saw it in Sex the other day. Nice. Elaborate. He's way above our level. We've got to get the boss. I got Kirby in Final Fantasy. Have you played either of the Kirbys yet? Forgotten Land, it's been said many times, many ways, but what a game. The others that you got are all pretty good as well, but yeah, when you can get around to that, do it. It's phenomenal. Pray forgive my sudden entry. 'Tis I, Atticus. You're that scoundrel Viper, I take it. You have some nerve bearing your fangs at Team Star. Come then, villainous wretch. A plunge into grim poison shall be your well-deserved fate. On guard. Too busy hating Mario 3. Yeah, I saw that. I get to that point within like 2 worlds of Mario 3, so it's impressive you got to near the end and that feeling kicked in. I'm like that with most classic Mario. More on that tomorrow. Oh, I know it. I was already prepared for that one. Yeah, probably good on you for getting as far as that, because... Naught for punishment awaits the wretch, a plague on your house. Paragraph teaser. Just the paragraph, wow. I really thought I'd be expecting more than that. Goodbye, Mew. Mew was badly poisoned. But I'm underground, how did that even hit? Doesn't matter too much if Mew dies, I can just switch to another Pokemon, because level difference. We're going with Reverum right off the bat, okay. Thought we'd save that till second till last, but hey. Oh, it wastes a turn, but Dig has a place in my heart. Might not be the best ground type move, but the animation just gets me in this game. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think Mew's going to survive. Probably the end of this round more than anything else. But still, a valiant job nonetheless. Yo! Never mind, we're gaming. Okay, so I should be able to guarantee my turn first with the Terrestrializer. You think to give me a taste of mine own poison? Why, I will buy a bitter end or something. Okay, hopefully, because I don't think Reverum can Terrestrialize, so this should let me go first. Level 32. The poison was the only real problem I was going to face there. It was a good run, but Team Star and days are over. Oh no, Mew is going to be poisoned as it's put back into its Pokeball. Forgive me, my friends. Ooh, camera pan, it must mean. About a year and a half ago. Forgive me, it took a goodly time to procure the required materials. Whoa, sick! Those boots are... oh, these boots are insane! Ah yes, the move Flame Charge was my muse for those particular pieces. This outfit is everything I imagined it would be. Thank you so much. I merely wish to create a costume worthy of the Great Infernal Uri. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Seems our outfit upgrades are all wrapped up, then. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets. You're so good at these sorts of crafty things, Atticus. Those people bullying you because you geek out over old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds. The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I neither expect nor desire sympathy from the unrefined rabble. Ooh, someone's getting fired up. Watch out, world. Our Atticus has fighting words. Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. You're all down horrendous tonight. Truly, what is going wrong? Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. Alright, gang, let's move on to the next step. It's time for us to put our backs into battle training so we're prepped for Operation Starfall. We've got to be stronger than everyone else in the team. That's what being a boss means. Indeed it does. Henceforth, I will devote myself, heart and soul to honing my battle skills. For the sake of the team, I would give my very heart and soul, but I cannot defy the rules. Our code must be obeyed. And so, this badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust it to thy care. Take this contraption too. It contains a technique that allows one to cover their foes in gunk. Viper is thy name, is it not? You have utterly bested me, but thy victory stirred no bitterness within me. Such was its brilliance. Don Atticus, my compadre. Oh, that wasn't Clive. Seems this little fella has been dying to speak to you face to face. Don Atticus, please, hear what I have to say. I only need a moment. Whatever brought you all the way here? I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, right? When the other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad, you and the rest of the Team Star saved us. Thanks to that operation you carried out, we were able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever. Forgive me. Haven't you heard anything from the big boss? Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that fateful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on. And without the team, the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. We've no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns to us. You evidently trust this big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they? In truth, not one of us has met them in the flesh. By their own word, they are a recluse. As with the rest of us, 'twould seem bullying was to blame. That's awful. Though their name and face be unknown to us, they are nonetheless our precious comrade. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases, awaiting the day of their return. If that's why you don't go to school. But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you have, Don Atticus. You've got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it. My compadre, I owe you a great debt. It seems we're one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy and the bullying at the academy, but more importantly, I can't believe I had no idea about these issues the students are struggling with. They have friendships they hold dear and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it. It's shameful how oblivious I've been. What? Clive, you're just... Why does this matter? You're just a faithful student. You're just a student of the academy. Ha! I believe Team Star to be the one and only treasure in my life. Methinks I may have been mistaken. He's just very civic-minded. True, always looking out for the man above him. Like Clive. Here we go. Viper, it's me. I take it that Atticus hands over a star badge to you then? I see. Now that its boss has been taken down, the Navi squad's days are numbered. Even Atticus. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Viper, and Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Yeah, for a while now. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, but you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight, they all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up villains of the story. That's neither here nor there, forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. And 10,000 LP. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Time for a penny sandwich. Here I am. Ah, stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Ah! Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I don't know about that. I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is the very last one. I'm counting on you, Viper. Well, there we go then. Let's find a Pokémon Center. Get a little healed up, and then we can look at our TM situation for the end. Okay. Yeah, I forgot we used the Terra Orb. So use out in front. That's fine. What I want to do is press this. I want a TM mate. So let's look back at this again now. We want... There we go. So we want Thunder Punch, which we nearly have enough of. We want Air Slam. Same deal. I need some more bits for that as well. Yes. So we need quite a bit of stuff for that. And then one. I don't remember. I think it's under. Where else is it? There we go. Right, yes, we need stuff for all of them, so that's something that can be dealt with next time. At least we can just go out of our way to immediately go and get the materials. Then we've got everything we need with the team to get us through to the end of the game. So that should probably be about it for now. Let's go ahead and at least back out of there. Right, well, thank you ever so much for watching, everyone. Appreciate all the company, all the support. You know how it goes. I don't know when I'll be next back doing this. You know how the series has gone so far, and absolutely no difference here whatsoever. Basically, I just stream this whenever I can, whenever I want to, so that normally ends up being every couple of weeks. I'd like to start things sooner, but the rest of this week's packed. Next week's pretty packed too. Maybe I can squeeze one in on the Tuesday again if I'm lucky, but we'll see what happens. But regardless, that's it for today's one anyway. So follow the channel if you're not doing so already. I'm sure everyone who's been in the chat, you lovely chat members, will find out pretty easily when it is. But for everyone else, if you've been lurking or you've been watching on YouTube or the Twitch VODs, feel free to give me a follow over here, / the Green Viper 8 on Twitch. And well, you can catch the next episode where hopefully we get a load more progress done and we finish off all of the TMs we need to get that team well rounded out for the end of the game. So, see you all soon. It's Pokemon DLC week next week, of course. I'll keep going over it again on the stream because I'm sure it might be a common question if I don't. Don't immediately plan to stream that one. I'm going to be playing that casually in my own time on my copy of Violet, which is my main game, as I mentioned before. But we'll aim to do that at some point on stream, but the streams will still continue even post DLC release of just the main game. But I do plan on doing the DLC probably at the earliest around Christmas time, if not early next year, just to give it a bit of time between them. And that's what's been fun about this one, revisiting it a couple months on, therefore having forgotten certain bits and remembering others, and being able to apply certain knowledge that way. It's been fun, so I'd like to give that one a little bit of time to fester as well. So yeah, maybe around Christmas time would be quite nice. We'll end up seeing what happens with that one. But until then, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Feel free to go ahead and watch your favourite streamer. I'm sure many people will There's no point raiding because I don't think he's live yet, but feel free to shuffle on over to Gavi's channel, twitch.tv/Gavi, I think it is. That's normally who I end up hosting after these streams if I do one on a Tuesday night here, because it's where most people want to go. Otherwise, have fun, have a good rest of your night, and yeah, speak to you all soon. I'll see you tomorrow on kngi.org at 10 PM UK time for Viper's VGMcha, or Friday on radiosega.net, 7 PM for Pick and Mix. Otherwise, whenever I'm next live on Twitch, so give it a follow and you'll find out soon. But thanks for watching, have a good rest of your week, and peace.